I said fuck Xbox, fuck all these Xbox, fuck every Xbox dead channel. Won't give a damn. It's PlayStation for life. You don't get it? Let's get it. Let's do this. Let's do this, my ponies. Let's go to war. What? Say what? Yeah. I say I double dip on The Last of Us. Woo. Yeah, I double dip on the director's cut. Woo. Double dip on every damn release. Damn right. Yeah, Jim Ryan is my motherfucking boss. The boss. Yo, and we don't care about no layoffs. Yeah, all the shine are gonna keep it on the low. Shh. We'll be sucking on every damn toe. Yum. Because Sony PlayStation gets the love. Yeah, so all hell Sony, we be your ponies. You can take my wife, you can take my money. I'm obsessed with the God of War. Yeah, all my ponies ready to go to war. Blue PlayStation high, all over my head. Pentimetal PS5, 120 FPS. Blue team is the set, throw it up. I never had sex, I only care about sales. I said what I said. Woo! Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. The love, only love. Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. The love, only love. Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. Thug love, only love. Yeah. I see you Xbox. I see you playing on Game Pass for free. Nah, man, we don't do that over here. We pay $70 a game. Yeah, you Xbox be broke. You so stupid, so goofy. Fuck you, Demo Flow. Fuck you. Like and subscribe. Yeah, if you wanna see me more on Demo Flow Gaming channel. Fuck this dude, I'ma pop in the shot every time. Yeah, but I'm here to show my pony love. And you with it? Say what? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of the Demo Flow Gaming Show, where I share my passion for gaming and keep you informed of everything that's going on with the Xbox ecosystem, Sony PlayStation, Nintendo Luna, man, whatever the hell you play, we got you, man. So we have another show. Happy Friday today. Being extremely busy, but super happy to be here, man, and talk games with y'all. Looking forward to the show today. It's been a spicy week. We got so many news to cover today. We're going to be talking about the brand new Xbox roguelike who's been smashing it, regardless of the price, right? It's like people don't really give a damn. And we also got, a state of play. We're going to do a wrap up. And we're also going to speak about the Xbox Tokyo Game Show and the Tokyo Game Show and Fair in general. We're going to be covering everything here, man. And for that, I got with me the man, the Don Power Boss. How's it going, player?
Absolutely having fun over here. Disappointed in both shows, but we'll get into it.
Yeah, hell yeah. We're gonna get into it, man. We got so much to talk about. And we got chat here as well. Shout out to them. They're being here early. I'll see you down there, Power Boss, at 5:20 in the morning. Do you even sleep, bro? Desire was here at 9:56 saying, I will do my best to make it. I might be busy with work. I understand Desire. Shout out to him if you're listening. I did send him the link. He might jump in here and there. Let's see. But I understand that he's working. He's got a new job, and now his Fridays are a little bit more complicated, man. And that's just how it is. We got 6 Layer in the building as well, saying this week, I'm here from the start. Let's go. Yeah, man, from the start, from the get-go, man. We got Jules in the building. How you doing? Good to have you around. Thank you for coming through and hanging out with us. We got Lycos45 in the building. What's going on, homie? Good to see you as well. Man, some familiar first faces. We got Mark186, man. Let's go. Love that intro. Hey, man, I worked really hard on that one. I got more fire like that coming through. Stay tuned, man. It's so hard now because I'm literally like out of time. Like I have no free time, basically. We got Jules saying here, I would definitely recommend it for an awesome turn-based gaming and cozy story. What you talking about?
Trials in the Sky, first chapter.
Oh shit! And talking about RPGs, bro, I don't know if you guys know, but they added Visions of Mana to Game Pass. Uh,
Yep, yep, yep.
you check that out?
Not yet, not yet.
Right. So, long story short, I first play the Mana series via Game Pass. I played Trials of Mana. I think that's what it was, the one
Yep,
that
yep,
came
yep.
out, I think, in 2019 or something.
And also
And I
Secret Mana
actually,
way back in the day.
yeah, no, I never played those, to be honest. I never played those. I thought
I
that,
grew
like,
up playing those.
turn-based type things, like I wasn't into it like that. But I tried it out. They have a different combat system and everything. I love the story. I finished the whole thing. I fell in love with the series, man. I thought that really cool. And after that, I started playing all the classic ones. Like I went back and they put it on Game Pass as well. Then I went ahead and checked it out. Decided that they weren't for me, but the modern ones, I'm with it. I'm really liking them. So I can't wait to try out Visions of Mana.
I
It's
was
on Game Pass.
surprised that it was not on Game Pass at launch, but I am
Mhm.
pleased that it finally came to Game Pass.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's like sometimes, and you know what? Like when they revealed that game, or when when the game came out, and after I played the Trials of Mana, I was like, I put it immediately on my wish list on both, on the Xbox and on Steam and everywhere that I could possibly put it. And when you do that, what you get is like messages letting you know that the game is in promotion, and that way you can like check them out and maybe see if you like it or not. But I mean, it was worth the wait because now I'm getting it on Game Pass, so that's awesome. And that another game, which is funny, another game that the same thing happens to me with is Nightingale. I don't know if you see
Mhm.
Nightingale on freaking Steam. Is
Yeah.
sort of like a survival, action adventure. It's very intricate. It has like a building system, crafting, a bunch of stuff. And I thought I was pretty excited when it first released, but due to like lack of time, I couldn't check it out. But they put it for free on Epic Game Store next week. So I'm gonna be picking him up right
Yep.
there and checking it out. My brother-in-law is in love with that game. He was like, chasing me for a while
Mhm.
to play that game together because it has multiplayer.
Shout out the
And
next gen Nero in the chat.
what's going on, Neto, man? I see you, man. What's going on, player? Let me go ahead because like we got a couple of chats in the a couple of people came through, man. What's cool, player? What's going on? Good to have you around. Start listening to Tug, bro. He's niche. So, anyways, yeah, we also I see you, BB Morning, man. How's it going, man? I see you as well in there. Hey, shout out to Chat, man. Y'all awesome. But yeah, like I was saying, I've been checking out. I'm gonna be checking out Nightingale next week when I pick it up for free on Epic Game. Go and follow me on Twitter, dog, because I've been posting, like reminders of picking up your games on Epic. And if like, bro, look, it's funny that we're talking about Epic Games and all that because the roguelike, the new one is out, and bro, you can pick up free games in this thing too. That's one of the things that people don't understand. Like the PC ecosystem allows you to play so many games for free, bro. Steam has the biggest free to play whatever thing. You go in there and there's like gacha games, there's like fighting games, side scrollers, like whatever game that you want to play, like there's a free to play version of that game literally, which is why sometimes people don't like free to play stuff or well, whatever. Like sometimes it doesn't cost you a thing to just check it out. It's free to
Hmm.
play, so that's dope. But yeah, man, let's get into the show. Let's get into the show because we got a
Let's
lot
do
to
it.
talk about. So, I mean, first thing first, Goso Jote reviews are
Mhm.
out. Why did I put DOA in there? That was a uh, that was because that was a topic from last week. So, anyways, Ghost of Yote reviews are out. What do you think about the reviews, Power Boss? I know that it's kind of like funny because IGN, wow, they've been doing some crazy shit. Did you know that IGN gave Baby Steps, who's also out, a 9 out
Mhm.
of 10? Let me go ahead and get that tweet, dude. Shoot.
IGN was a 9 out of 10, and Yote was an 8 out of 10. I watched
I mean,
about
how
an
do you
hour of
explain?
George playing Baby Steps, and oh my god,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
can't
I
believe it.
heard that it was aggravating to play that game, which is like totally the opposite of what I thought that it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be funny, but it ended up being having crazy mechanics and being incredibly hard to
Just from
play.
the dialogue, of what the game has, it is cringe.
Yeah. Well, Devolver they make some funny games, but check this one out. This one is the funniest thing ever because Sony PlayStation fanboys, they're copying now. Right, they back outside. Ponies are back outside talking shit. Remember last week how we were saying your ponies
Mhm.
are, they calming down, they chill, they minding their business. Now they're back outside talking shit. He only took
They've never
one
stopped.
mid state of play for them to, of a bunch of shit that we already knew, for them to come outside and try to trash Xbox, Nintendo, and all the other platforms. Thinking they kingpin of the town when in reality, I mean, all they had to show for this year is Ghost of Yote, honestly. I mean, Death Stranding, you could argue that is PlayStation property or not, but we know we know what's up with that. It's not even PlayStation IP
Not
anymore.
anymore.
That's Kojima. So it's like, what are we even doing here? What are we flexing on? You know what I mean? It's like me, Power Balls, wearing your jewelry, right? And coming out here, yeah, like trying
Yeah.
to flex on people. And I'm like, bro, that's not even yours. Why are you trying to flex? So, I mean, that's some funny shit, but here is a funny fact, dude, because I mean, we've been told that, I mean, Halo Infinite was ass, right? Got an 87 Metacritic. Not that I care about Metacritic
Yeah.
or OpenCritic or any of these stupid people who love to like write online about games, but you don't even know whether they play it or not. But Ghost of Yote got an 87 too, and it's being praised.
Mhm.
Around like now they even put it in there in conversation for Game of the Year. So, what is it sitting for you, Power Boss? Like Ghost of Yote,
From
I know you haven't played. But are you gonna be checking it out? I know you got a PlayStation.
Well, I have played Ghost of Tsushima. I do have the director's cut version of it.
Yeah,
Um,
but I'm talking about Jote. Yeah,
I have no interest in Yote whatsoever.
yeah,
Um, again, from what I've seen, I watched Digital Foundry's review of it. They're praising it up and down. It does have better mechanics and things like you're walking around and leaves on the ground are more interactive with the character. Um, the
yeah,
the graphics are not any better than Tsushima because of the fact it's still UE4. Again, it's later in development. It's a sequel, so they've had more time to use UE4, but it's the same assets. It's the same damn near everything. The character is literally, a new character. They're changing the way the fight mechanics are. It just does not look any better or worse. I
yeah,
think the game is going to be fine. I
yeah.
think it's going to not sell as much given the backlash from the dev and the studio and everything that's going on. I don't think it's going to sell as much as people had hoped because of the backlash, but I think it's going to do fine.
Yeah. I do believe that Ghost of Yote is turning out to be a decent game, and I suspect that you're right. But Sucker Punch, we've been saying it here. The
Mhm.
only gripe that we had about this game is the fact that from one game to the other one, the visual improvement, is not that noticeable.
There was
Now,
one thing that Digital Foundry mentioned on that I don't know if you watched and caught.
nah,
Apparently,
I don't really watch the Foundry, bro.
as far as like global illumination and lighting goes, with the whole ray tracing turned on and all the bells and whistles and things like that, um, there's a strange light that the character casts. So if you're wearing a bright colored outfit, it shows on all the surfaces that are around you, even if it's not a reflective surface like a tree. So
Wow.
she was wearing like something bright yellow, and even when she wasn't in the frame, the tree had a big yellow glow on it, and I thought that was concerning. They're trying to do too much with the lighting, I
Right.
think, and and I think that's a little cause for concern because the character is bleeding over colors where it shouldn't be, and that to me
Yeah.
just does not scream quality. The game
Bro.
looks visually amazing. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong; it
Yeah.
looks
Yeah.
visually amazing.
Yeah.
but I think the mechanics for fighting are dumbed down from the first one, with the whole
Yeah.
change from the stances to now the weapons.
Right.
That's a
Man,
creative choice.
I'm cool. I'm cool with it, man. I'm glad people are enjoying it. But what the fuck is this? Baby Steps got a 9. Amazing. And the review by IGN reads: Baby Steps is a
No.
triumphantly quirky physics game that asks you to challenge yourself, both with alluring hiking obstacles that had us screaming to the heavens and shockingly unconventional story and characters that end up feeling like family by the end. Man, this is nuts. And then shout out to
Mhm.
Pixel. He said, man, I can't wait until you clowns go out of business because there have been some crazy good games this year that, are artistically,
There is no way that this
visually,
game is a 9. I mean, come.
everything, visually striking, all of that. And bro, I'm not saying Baby Steps is a bad game. All I'm saying is like, I don't
The
know, bro.
dialogue
This is
is
kind of
cringe,
crazy.
very cringe. That's first off.
Yeah.
The
I
physics
don't
are
know.
great. The physics are great, but the dialogue is cringe. The physics are great,
Mm,
and there's no way to adjust your camera from what I saw
yeah.
that
So it's
can
clunky.
to properly angle where it is. And there was one comment that stood out to me while I was watching Reforged, God forbid. Uh, um, he said something about how the character is ridiculously flexible because I guess you hold the triggers to lift the leg and then you use the sticks to angle where his leg is going. And
Mhm.
it just looks very weird. Like the joints are disconnected from the body.
Yeah.
It's not appeasing to look at.
Right. So shout out to Goso Yote here and IGN with their
That's
review. They gave
admirable.
it an 8. So I mean that's crazy that Goso Yote, a game that is way more elaborate and all
Mhm.
of these things. Right, because this is a criteria that they use for rating games that is
I would
so
agree with that.
inconsistent. Yeah,
I would,
I
I,
agree. This is a
I
good
would,
score for the game. Even you
yep.
can even add a point 2 or point 3 in there if you want. But what I'm saying is like the review. Check it out. Atsu is a stronger lead character with an expanded weapon set that elevates the gameplay principles set by Tsushima. Although the novelty has lost a bit of its sheen, the Kurosawa influence is still strong and used to great effect. So while it may not be transforming open world games, Ghost of Yotai is a great refinement of the samurai power fantasy. Now, if you think about it, the one thing that people didn't like is the one thing that they praise, and it's the character. Now they say Atsu is stronger. Like they comparing it to the main character from the first game, which everybody know that is goated, and everybody love that character. And now they wanna like show this character. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Into everybody's like liking, like you have to like it. And look, I agree with this score. I think that it could have been a little bit better, like a 8.5 or something. It's sitting at 87 on Metacritic anyway, so I think that's fair. So I mean, big ups to PlayStation because they actually deliver, right? In a game that we thought that it was gonna be a little bit iffy, right? And it ended up being actually good because I mean, when
I
when
think
you
it's fine.
focus, yeah. When you focus on making games, you know what I'm saying? That's what you get. You know, and Choke Punch, they've been doing their thing. So the funny thing is, bro, like when you put it into perspective, games like, for example, we bring it up, like Starfield, they get a 7 with everything and all the effort that they put behind that game and all the mechanics and things, you know what I'm saying? And then
Mm,
you get a simple game like Baby Steps. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Devolver. I think they're amazing, but this is not their best game. Like
no,
they literally got way better games than Baby Step, Devolver at this point.
mm,
Like we got, what is it, like the shooter that is similar to the Borderlands, Michael Punk. It is way
mhm.
better than Baby Steps, and I played it. I played the demo, and it's actually I played both demos. I played
And
Baby
there's
Steps.
also Frag Punk, which introduces the card mechanic for a shooter.
Right, but I'm talking about Michael Punk, which is like similar to, and
No,
it's
no,
from
I know what you're
Devolver
saying.
Digital itself, right? So why this game didn't get praise?
Yeah.
like Baby Steps did. And they have another even more amazing game that I believe is one of the best indie games that they released this year, a Stick It to a Stickman. Remember, I was teaching you, I'm not teaching you, but showing you the game last week, I think it was, the blue stick man that you had to get a job and then you face your bosses and stuff, you fire people. And it's just like, it has a bunch of like mechanic. He had the Hadouken from Street Fighter. They got the
Yeah.
bicycle kick from Liu Kang. Remember I was showing you that game?
Mhm.
That game is even better than Baby Steps, but just because PlayStation marketed this game,
The
the game is
Anemo,
being
right?
praised. Huh?
The Anemo, right?
Which one? What you talking about?
It's called Anemo.
The Nemo. What is
A
that?
Animo. That's the name of the game.
Anemo. No.
Animo.
Is that another Devolver game?
I don't know if it's Devolver, but it's the one that they were praising and criticizing because the guy swinging around was literally using Spider-Man 2 mechanics.
Oh
like that.
yeah. We're gonna be talking about that one as a GTA.
Open
But it's
world.
literally every game is in there.
Characters.
Like they had like what is it like what is it? Like they had the GTA when you switch characters
Mhm.
from one to the other one.
Yep.
And then they like the whatchamacallit, they
It's a gotcha game too.
it zooms out and it goes just like you if you it would if
Just
you
like
were
Spider-Man
playing
2.
GTA. Yeah. And then Spider-Man as well, like with the swinging, and they would put like on like a little bit of Uncharted too, because there was one scene that the guy was like hanging out from the truck and the truck was going around, so you had to like whatchamacallit, like avoid the obstacles and whatnot.
Did you hear what PlayStation fanboys were trying to say online on Twitter? They were trying to say that Sony should sue or Insomniac should sue because literally the mechanics are almost one for one.
Yeah.
And they are. I ain't gonna lie, it is.
Yeah,
But
they are. But
can
like
you
it's like
seriously say that you really want something like that to happen? Because that's literally going the Nintendo route.
yeah, but the thing is, like, can you really blame them and be like, oh, game? So, I mean, what it's not a game that is just like Spider-Man. We're ripping off Spider-Man. No, we're taking a mechanic, an element, like in music, right?
Well, you know what they say,
This is
imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
right. And the thing is, in music, when you are considered, you're committing plagiarism when you, take different parts of the music that excel, maybe like 5, 6 compasses, something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that, and that's when it becomes plagiarism. But if you're taking just a little bit, you're sampling the thing. So I think that's what they did. They sampling different games and turning them into their own thing, which is I
Mhm.
think is genius. And you know what? Pros to them because technically they sound because they made it work inside all of them inside one game. Like you know what I
That's true,
mean?
too.
If PlayStation sue them, they or Nintendo or anybody,
Look-
they just
look-
hating. They just hating because they're doing something that not like by imitating everybody, they're doing something that they're nobody's done before. Let me go ahead and try to look for some gameplay so you guys know what we're talking about.
And it was very smooth gameplay at that, which I
Yeah, it
found
looks very
nice.
optimized. It looked very optimized, which is like crazy shit. Let me see. Actually, let me go ahead and play the share the screen, and we're gonna run this gameplay while we
Yeah.
talk about the
Yeah.
the rest of the stuff, because I mean Ghost of Yotei review was crazy.
Yeah.
It's good that we got IGN with some crazy shit giving Baby Steps a
Mhm.
better score, which we don't agree with. We
Shout
we
out to Good
agree.
Gaming in the chat.
Yeah. Hey, who's there, bro?
Oh.
40 something messages, bro. That's crazy. How am I gonna read all of that?
We
So
gotta
we
go
get
gaming.
yeah, we shout out to him.
Mm.
We're going to go ahead and read chat and stuff out, after we're done with this topic, but like to
Yeah.
finish up the first topic of the day, which was Ghost of Yotei. IGN crazy. for giving Ghost of Yote a lesser score than Baby Step. Like that's my takeaway
That's
from the whole
wild.
situation. That's
Yeah.
crazy, unexpected. I don't think it's fair. I think Baby Step could have gotten a 7 or 8. Right, might be good, might be super fun, God knows. But I mean, Ghost of Yote, a more elaborated story, you know. So we are starting to realize like how crazy IGN is. But let me rock with the chat and we jump in the next subject, man. Shout out to
Absolutely.
guys, man, for coming through and everybody, man. I see you over there. Sri Lastari in the building. How you doing, dude? Shout out to you. We got the letter H. What's up, homie? How's it
That's zombie.
going? Shout out to him. Um, uh, Mark 186 saying, I was about to say, Power Boss, I doubt Jackman wants to play Wolverine again. Well, let me tell you, Jackman is the perfect dude for Wolverine, bro.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't think this older dude do the bad. We're gonna talk about Wolverine
Yeah,
later, but it's kind of hard to look at this new Wolverine and be like, this is Wolverine, right? But
I,
that's
I
just
think
part
it
of
was
getting used to it.
more. I think it was more after the last movie that he made.
Yeah.
He made a comment somewhere that he said he doesn't want to play Wolverine again after the Deadpool movie. I think he's going to do Deadpool Wolverine 2.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, or yeah, after that, he's going to try to let other people fill the role, which is why they got a different voice actor for Wolverine.
Yeah, but looking at this gameplay, bro, it's crazy that you can do all of this in this game. You can arrest people, you can do a bunch of stuff. You gotta like look at this, like all these flashy
Multiple
moves. You got
characters.
stealth, multiple characters. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, people need to get you know, because people might call this game a repo, but like, I think this game is gonna slap. I'm looking forward to it actually.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, we got Jules in the house saying, uh, assuring that Yote is great. I think Yote is gonna be okay. And
Yeah,
Sri Study said what we were mentioning before. Wolverines are a huge Jackman or is huge Jackman. Like we everybody associate the character with the person.
he's been synonymous with Wolverine for too
Yeah.
long.
He's been the face of Wolverine for a long time. So Next Gen Nero saying Jin was a mid character, to be honest. I
Goes to,
mean,
oh yeah,
I'm talking about according to Sony PlayStation fans who hype the game up, who saying he's a legendary character. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, Gene to me, based on what I've seen, is so cool as well as the other side characters.
wait a
Uh,
minute.
hmm. Baby Steps looks like a game I'll pick up for $5. Damn. Yeah, and I have to agree with that. I wanted to play it, but I'm not paying $20 for it. I'm like, I'll pick it up on a discount for sure. All right, let me see. Matt Fick in the building. Dímelo, Bobby. How are you, man? How you doing, dog? Good to have you around. We got Next Generation in the house saying it should be an honor as a dev. All the devs use your games as inspiration. And look what they did here. It's like
Absolutely.
basically like putting everything. You got driving mechanics, you got shooting, you got if I'm there to saving RPG elements or like a bunch of activities to do. I think they're doing great, man. Shout out to them. Mafik saying, can't wait to play God of Wolverine on a widescreen PC version. We got Gold Gaming in the house. Shout out to him. It said your subscription price should be lower. Your price should be $3.99 or lower. My subscription price. What do you
He's
mean?
saying your gifting prices.
My gifting price. It was 99 cents last time I checked.
That's what I just checked when
But
I was looking. As weird.
yeah,
You have two different.
shout out to you. I'll go ahead and check it out after the show because obviously I'm right here right now. It'll be super hard to concentrate and go ahead and do all of that while also trying to run the show. But shout out to you for letting me know, bro. And let me guys know, like down there, like is he
This
giving you
part
issues or
in this
something?
game was wild, where she's running
Yeah,
around.
man.
Second character that
Crazy
has like a
shit.
huge head. That's funny.
Yeah, and it graphically looks good. I was looking at actual gameplay from the Tokyo Game Show that somebody took on the phone while somebody was playing, and I was like, "What?"
Okay.
Like it looked lit. Um,
The fact that
Jules,
this game looks this good and this smooth with all this going on is amazing.
also to
Because
be
there's
fair,
games that are doing similar that are chugging along, like Borderlands 4.
games are doing way less and struggling. So
Now,
yeah,
I will
and
say there is a fix for Borderlands 4 now.
oh yeah,
Uh,
I
in order
mean,
in order to fix it, which consoles can't do, but your PC, if you give 100 gigabytes to your shader cache, it fixes the problem.
Yeah, I heard about that, but I'm not doing none of that. Game is running
It's
good
wild.
for me now. After the patch, it's running even better now.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm keeping it real.
Not a,
Like
yeah.
the first couple of days, it was rough, but after that patch, the performance has gotten better. I mean, it's still not performing like all the games, obviously, but yeah, no complaints on that. You know, I mean, I've been through totally enjoying
Okay.
Borderlands, as you can see here in the gameplay. That was me
Mhm.
playing last night, doing a couple of missions. I'm checking in about 70 something hours, dude, in this
Damn.
game already.
I'm
And
glad it's better for you.
I was showing it on Twitter, and I still got a portion of the map that I haven't uncovered. Like, I'm like, what? Like, what are we doing? This is a lot of content. So yeah, the way I see Borderlands, I see it as a long-term game that I
Usually.
could play throughout the year. That's how it is. And they have a huge roadmap now. They're gonna have new activities, new bosses, new weapons, new abilities dropping, all of that. So it's just a live service game. This is the beginning of it, honestly.
Even Borderlands 3 and Tiny Tina's Wonderlands had a lot of content, and arguably not as good as Borderlands 2, and Borderlands 2 had tons of content. But it is what it is. You're always trying to loot and shoot. And have you gotten to mix and match your weapons yet?
Yeah. Shout out to Go Gaming and say I will give some sales. Your prices are way too high. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. I'll check it out. I actually said it here before, but I don't really like to announce that too much. The memberships are open. They're 99 cents. I don't know about if gifting.
He's talking about gifting.
Yeah, maybe a different setting that I don't know about. Bear with me. I'm new to this shit, bro. Oh, thank you so much for letting me know. John Trent say artist, man, in the house saying this is why anime games the GOAT. I like anime games. It depends. Some of them are cool. Adidas 20 member for 18 months. Woo! 18 fucking months, bro. Shout out to Adidas, man. Really appreciate you coming through, though. Really appreciate you. We got another super chat by him. I just seen that, man. Appreciate that. He says salute to you, man. I hope everything is well with you. And can't wait to chop it out one of these days, man. Jump in with me in a server or something and hang out. Damn, bro. Let me see. Back in here, we got Next Year Nero in the house saying, I'm super excited for Yote. Love the first game and they added more weapons. I like the changes. There you go, man.
Okay.
Yeah. So I want to know from Nero how you feel baby steps getting a better score than Yote.
That's
if
just
you're still
wild.
around, drop it in the comments. I want to see what you think about that, man. Let me see what else. We got Shy is going crazy, man. Go Gaming saying Wolverine will probably sell 15 to 20 million copies. I think Wolverine is gonna be huge.
I think it's going to sell on the name alone. Like I said, I'm worried about what we've seen from the leaks previously to what we've just shown. I'm worried about it. But if they stick to the blood, guts, and gore, at least it'll be more true to Wolverine than what we've had in the past. I think it's a throwback to Wolverine Origins.
Yeah. Well, like since we're
Which
talking
is
about Wolverine, why don't we do the PlayStation State of Play wrap up and we talk about the most important stuff that they show and whether we like it or not. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't catch the show live. I had to watch it later on.
Oh, I watched it live
because I was at work. Maybe Powerballs have a better idea, but for what I've seen, there's only one thing that really turned that I really thought it was cool, and that was Wolverine. Because not
Saros.
Well, Saros, but look, I've been playing games like that all the time, so Saros is like nothing impressive to me. Does it look good? Yeah, but is it something that I really want to go crazy about? I don't think so.
So I think that Wolverine and Saros were the two standouts of the whole show. Everything in between was mostly a nothing burger. It's games that are coming, cool. There was 8 games that were shown that were going multi-plat day one, including to Xbox. So again, Saros and Nix's touted out on Twitter saying, hey, they're already working on Saros. So it could very well be a day one release. We don't know yet, but I think it's going to be less than 3 months from launch when it comes out on PC at the very least. Probably not Xbox, but that's fine.
If you think about it, makes sense because look at Returnal.
Hmm.
Didn't perform as they expected on PlayStation.
Yep.
Like it didn't sell right, like God of War or something, right? That's what I
From
think they were
from what
expecting.
I've seen, Soros takes everything Returnal did, turns it up into this red orange hue, and does all the mechanics better.
Yeah, and that's what
But
you would expect from
it
a sequel, right? Even
it
though they're not
it's
calling it a sequel.
it still looks like Returnal 2.0 though.
Yeah, he does. He does. It's not impressive, but it does look fun. I
It
mean,
doesn't look bad. It doesn't
it
look bad.
doesn't look bad. No, not at all. And I wanted to, like move on from Saros because we exactly
Hmm.
know what we're getting. But
Yep.
Wolverine, man, like the one thing that I like about Wolverine is how violent it was.
Yes. Yes.
That's the best thing that I've seen from PlayStation do in years when it comes to being violent. Well, Ghost of Yota is pretty violent and Ghost of Tsushima as well. But I'm talking about in general, like this looks gory. This looks like a rated M for mature type
Yep.
game. And I'm with it. This is like almost like the Doom of the beat 'em ups, I would call it. It was like blood everywhere. It was stabbing people. Let me see if I
So
can find the trailer, dude.
while you're doing that, Nero says that IGN gave Silent Hill F a 7, and he's playing it right now and loving it. They are legit idiots. And I have to agree. The only thing from Silent Hill F that I've been seeing is performance issues because it does the same thing that the Silent Hill 2 remake does, where it has the volumetric fog and it tanks performances. There's already a mod out there to remove it completely, although it makes the game look very dulled down in graphics in doing so. Um, and in the process of doing a 1-for-1, Silent Hill F, I'm just hoping it has a good story because that's literally what you play Silent Hill games for, is the story and the jump scares.
Mm-hmm.
Now, watching this Wolverine trailer, there's like 4 things that I noticed off the bat. One, it's not the same as what we're used to with Wolverine. It literally feels like Insomniac doing finishers, doing combos, literally over and over again, just pressing, your attack button, whatever that may be, square or X or whatever.
Yeah.
It looks like it's all scripted gameplay.
Yeah, that's what it looked like here at
Um,
least.
because you see,
And that's fine.
he's getting the one guy, and then it cuts to him doing literally the same animation to another guy.
Yeah.
Omega Red looks nothing like Omega Red. Mystique, they gave, I think, the Mary Jane treatment.
Yeah. Like they were showing some pictures of her with no cheeks. Cheekless.
I've
Something like that.
seen, well, in Cassie's Discord, we were going over the comparison of the character doing the whole swap change in the close up of her face. And they gave her, right there, they gave her too big of a forehead.
She looks like Vara Dark. You know who Vara Dark is,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And she was criticizing it. She was like, "Oh, she got
Mhm.
the baby, but she looks like you. What the fuck, loco? Check it out." Shout out to
And then
shout out
somebody
to
said that
Vara.
the
She was
Sentinel
crazy.
looks like
Funny.
Galactus. I was like, come on. Do you even read comics? Do you even play games? Do you even know the
Yeah.
franchise? Like, come on.
Bro, all I gotta say is that it looked good to me. It looks like it's gonna be fun. Now
It,
I
it
had
looks
to
all
see
right.
more. It looks way better than the leaks. That like let's get that out of
Yeah,
the way, man. It
yeah,
looks way better. It
absolutely.
looks like Insomnia went ahead and did the homework. And look, Insomnia, they literally, in my opinion, the best studio that PlayStation has.
And
People will
see,
talk
Nick
about
Chenegro says he just hoped that it's not super repetitive. And
yeah.
given from what we know of it so far, because
Mhm.
again, that's not gameplay, that was all scripted stuff.
Yeah.
It's like that was shown less than what Perfect Dark showed. And Perfect Dark was a vertical slice.
Yeah, that was a vertical slice.
So
But
take that as
anyways,
you will.
man. I think the game. I don't know. Let me go down there, you guys. You hype for Wolverine because you know that's coming to PC as well. So it is what it is. But what I'm trying to say is that I thought it looked good. I thought it looked violent. Not gonna knock it down. But we still got to see more, right? You know why? Because I do agree with you. Some of this stuff looked like it was scripted. Looked like it was like finishing moves, right? Like that's what they were like showing in there.
Mhm.
And I mean, I don't want Wolverine to be a fucking kangaroo jumping around You know, like that's not what he does. Like Wolverine is a very grounded character. You know, he does jump, but he goes towards a wall, towards it. You know, that's it. But they don't. I don't want to. I don't want Wolverine to be like Spider-Man. I want it to be
Yeah.
his own formula, his own game, his own gameplay elements. I know that all these studios got their formula, right? And they do games similarly, one from the other. But I want Wolverine to be very different from Spider-Man because I do actually like this character better than Spider-Man. It's more interesting to me. I feel like Spider-Man is more for like kids now. But I look, this is what I wanted, and I was listening to shout out to Classic Cage. It was yesterday on stream. She was, I think, when the show was going, she was saying that she would have rather have a whole X-Men game, and
Yeah.
and I had to agree with that, dude.
I think
Like,
it's about time.
why don't we get a whole X-Men game with
They've done
Cyclops, Rogue?
four.
After this is over,
They've done
Yeah.
4 games, I think, or 5 games in the past that all
But
have
I'm talking
all the
about a
X-
game like this. I'm talking about a game like this on this
I agree.
scale, like big triple A with big scenes like this, big story. Like, what are we
we've had
doing?
3 decent games. We had X-Men Legends 1 and 2 on the PS2 era, and then we had the Marvel's Avengers that was in recent years that didn't do so hot. But it looked pretty fun. But I think that was because of microtransactions that they killed it. But yeah, I think it's about time to remake and let Insomniac do it. I think they would be perfect for it.
I think so too. I think they do a great job with superheroes. Be fair.
Take that Anata game and make a superhero game like that. Have every Marvel character you can possibly think of. They all have their own unique abilities. Put the mechanics in like that.
Yeah. But it looked awesome, bro. Shout out to PlayStation. PlayStation fans can finally breathe. That's why I call it this, because they were like, everybody was nervous about Wolverine.
What
and
did
the
you give
direction they was
the
going.
state of play?
What do I
Like,
give him?
how high would you rate it?
Shit, I'll give him C plus.
Yep, I gave it a 6. Yeah, 6 to 7.
Yeah, C plus, something like that, like 7 out of 10, something like that. And it's just the fact that there was a lot of dead water or dead land in between.
Mm-hmm.
There was like the only memorable thing that I can remember is Wolverine and Saros. That's it.
Exactly.
That controller, that God of War controller, don't even get me started. That's the laziest thing. Like, I mean,
It literally, somebody had the perfect comment. It looks like they made a white controller and gave it a nosebleed.
give it a nosebleed.
That's
I
what
don't
it
know,
looked
bro. It looks like something that a 10-year-old will come up with, you know. I'm just being honest. That controller doesn't look. I mean, shout out to Kratos, amazing character. The franchise God of War, amazing, legendary. But I mean, you have to honor the thing, right? Look at that Fallout controller that
Yeah.
Xbox did. Like, you know, it looks like, wow, I do want to have that in my hands. But that Kratos controller is just a regular PS5 with a line in the middle. Like, what the hell is this? Like, crazy shit. But I mean, anyways, people are gonna get it because of the value that it's gonna hold as a collector's item, and that's
Yeah.
fine. But I mean, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real.
That's the next topic, next gen Nero.
Yeah. I mean, so yeah, state of play. Not much to say. 2 games that they showed that we thought they looked great. Saros.
Both
and
we
we
knew
also
about, but glad we got more in depth of gameplay of both.
Yeah. And I was telling you, Power Balls, behind the scenes, right? The element of surprise is gone. We weren't surprised there was no big games in here.
Mhm.
That, there was nothing in here that I was like, wow, oh my God, I can't believe they were working on. Like, everything is shit that we know. And I don't know, but I mean, on the other side of things, other studios and stuff, they always got a way to like impress you or a way to like surprise you with something that you never thought that they were working on or something. But it seems like with PlayStation, we know. There's no mystery. We've seen it all. We've seen your OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? There's no mystery about you. We know what you do. And it's just like, a sad situation because you would expect a little bit more from them. Now, are these games going to deliver? We're gonna have to see, but I do believe that Wolverine is gonna be a decent game, and that it has the potential for what, based on what I've seen in the trailer and how violent it gets, and that he's gonna sit well with the fans of Wolverine, who is a very, very violent character. So I think in the sense of portraying how Wolverine is as a character, they've done a tremendous job. Now, the gameplay, in-game mechanics, optimization, all of that, we have to wait and see, man. But that's our takeaway. I give it a C plus. The show to because at the end of the day, no element of surprise, nothing. A bunch of other games that they show were games that we know that were coming, like Crimson Desert. Amazing game, exciting, but we know it was coming. And it's been shown in many shows before. So let's get it. Let's talk about the Xbox Tokyo Game Show now. I'm sorry, guys. What do you think about this one, Power Boss? I didn't get to watch it, but I did watch a whole recap on what they showed, the most important part. So what's going on with it? What do you like?
I think that we knew about the Forza Horizon 6 leaks, and that was nothing special, and they didn't really show anything. They showed what was it? There was really nothing special about the Tokyo Game Show. They showed a lot of games, but Ninja Gaiden 4, which we already knew about, was the most hyped thing in the whole show. I gave it a 5.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think the last year's show, right? Xbox show was better, right? On Tokyo. I'm gonna be real, man. Like like nothing exciting there. Except for the announcement that everybody knew, because this is what happens too when people leak shit. Because imagine nobody knew, that they were good. But it's like we already know. Phil Spencer said it. Like we're gonna get Forza, we're gonna get other franchises that are legendary to Xbox next year. So everybody knew Forza was coming. So this to me is not as exciting. Now, am I excited about Forza? Like, of course, but like the show wasn't exciting. So yeah, Forza Horizon. Nothing burger announcement. The only thing, and that's what everybody knew, that is in Japan, which is awesome. And I can't wait to go crazy and actually, visit Japan, because that's one of the places that I've been wanting to go the most, Japan. So I mean, a little bit of a chunk of Japan on my Xbox, or whatever that, I'm with it. I think it's gonna be good. And I'm expecting nothing but greatness. But Forza, I think, is gonna kill it. Other than that, they didn't show anything else that I was like, yo, let's get it. I don't know. Anybody in chat like the Xbox show?
They're liking it more than I did.
Yeah, did. Any exciting games that you guys remember? Maybe we are missing, man.
Like I said, the only one that stood out for me was Ninja Gaiden 4. I'm glad we got to see more gameplay, like actual gameplay of it. I wish they would have shown a lot more gameplay of Forza Horizon 6. Excited for that one. Even though we got the leaks, they didn't show hardly anything of what it is. Just a slow panning movie clip.
I think they're saving that for they say early next year, so I'm expecting the direct.
The only other standout to me was the Black Ops 7 Japanese inspired levels. I think that was cool, because I fully expect that those will be in some zombies maps, which I'm all for. Oh, I forgot. PlayStation State of Play. The other standout was the Battlefield 6 campaign stuff that they showed.
But we already know Battlefield 6 is coming.
Well, it was the campaign of it a little bit.
I seen some time gameplay, really boring.
That's why I gave the PlayStation State of Play higher than the Xbox Tokyo Game Show.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I understand that one show is better than the other one. No doubt the PlayStation show was better. Well, with big games like Wolverine or whatever. We're not being biased, but it's just like Battlefield, we already know. What is it like? What is, it's coming everywhere. There's really no excitement behind it like that, like something like Wolverine, right? I'm gonna say this, man. I thought that the Xbox show, what they really went ahead and tried to do over there was to show that they have Japanese support, that they had Japanese type games and stuff. And shout out to Kill Walker, because he dropped it right here in the comments. He said, I gave it an 8.5, but I really like Japanese style games. So if you like Japanese style games, this is for you. So obviously the show was in Tokyo, so they decided to go and show more of the Japanese Asian style type games.
I think Go Gaming hit it on the head. The Xbox showcase was for the Japanese audience, which is very small, yet they keep
Exactly.
claiming it's their biggest growing audience. And
You
I think
probably have.
them showing Japanese
So, Mr.
support
Daniel,
is exactly what
I will
Xbox was trying to send the
know
message. They weren't
this
trying to be
Cynthia,
impressive with the
under
games.
onboarding
I'm pretty sure at the Tokyo Game Show that there's playable demos of things, and Forza Horizon 6 is probably one of them. So they don't need to show it to us because we know we like it. We like the Forza series. It's the Japanese audience that they're catering to.
Exactly. Shout out to him. And the letter H with the 2, man. Appreciate that, man. He say, are you gonna be getting the ROG Xbox Ally X? And the answer to that, man, is that no. For the time being, I'm not gonna get it. And I'm gonna tell you why. That's one of our topics. And we're gonna get there. So stay tuned. But I've been saying it here, and it's not because of the price, it's not because of that. It's mainly because I don't really have time. When I'm not when I'm out there and I have, the time that you would think that you would pick up one of these things and play, like I'm literally doing stuff. I drive, so I'm not taking any ride for anybody. I don't take the train. I don't travel as much. So it doesn't really make sense for me to own one. I mean, would I love one? Definitely. Like instead of like utilizing my phone when I'm trying to take a dump and scroll into my share, I would love to go ahead and pick up a Rogue Ally and sit down in the toilet and just have, that moment playing a game until my leg fall asleep and then, stand up and shower or whatever. So it's a luxury item, bro. Let's start there because yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be great. I
So
think people are gonna enjoy it, but
everybody,
not for me at the moment. Yeah.
everybody was saying that the Ally was going to be $499 and that the X was going to be
Yeah.
$999 or $899, so 900. And when it comes out, it came that it was $100 more than what was predicted. So $599, 600, and $999, 1,000. I did go and I looked, and there is 2 models of the Ally X. Literally, there's a 16 gigabyte version just like the lesser one. It just has the better Z2 Extreme chip in it. And then there's the 24 gigabyte version, which it literally says plus $400 for, and puts it up to 1,000. So both of them are actually 600. But for that difference of $400, you're only getting a half a RAM stick higher. Now, if it's upgradable outside of that, maybe. But if it's going to try to charge $1,000 for the higher version one, they needed to make it either A, 32 gigabytes of RAM, or B, an OLED screen, or C, both for $1,000. I think it's way overpriced for what they're potentially giving you, even though it's going to have all the storefronts. That alone marks the price up, but not to that extent. That is too high. I don't think it's going to do any good.
I've got it.
Well, I mean, that's the crazy part because according to a lot of people, it's sold out already. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I checked. It is sold out. It makes me wonder how many they manufactured to sell.
Can you
That's exactly. And shout out to Vada Dark. Look, this she's like, sweet baby Wolverine game did Mystique dirty, but look at her. And I'm gonna pull out a picture of her. Shout out to her. And this is what you look like. And then you put one next to the other one, they look kind of like, similar. Like they are like red hair and whatever. That's the funniest thing ever, bro. So yeah, a lot of that sweet baby ink got you too.
Showing it. Showing your Borderlands gameplay.
Oh, I didn't show it? Oh shit, hold on. Damn, hold on. I have to remove one and then show the other one. Hold up. Sometimes this thing bugs out. But yeah, this is what you were saying about sweet. I don't know. Can you see it now?
Yeah, we see it. Did you know
right?
that the director,
and this is what you look like in real life?
Yeah.
So,
you want to know something crazy though?
Yeah.
The art director is the same one from Firewalk,
Mm.
Concord.
Concord. I heard about that. Yeah, but like
Yeah.
you can really look. This is the thing, bro, and this is what's going on with gaming. It's like, okay, yeah, this person worked on Concord. That doesn't mean he's a bad actor or a bad like. At the end of the day, the ones making the game are the developers. You know, if I give you Power Bosses, I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna give you $1,000 for you to, act goofy or play a character. Like that doesn't mean that, you know what I mean, that you are that character. That means that you are an actor and you will play other characters if the payment is right. So it's like, I mean, it's like me hating on, I don't know, on I don't know.
Well, the other thing that I was getting on with Mystique
Crazy.
specifically is she has two iconic outfits, right? She has the white dress with the skull belt, which is how she's always been portrayed in the comics and throughout most of the early games. And then in X-Men Evolution, she had the black crop top outfit. And those are pretty much what she's known for. And what they're doing in Wolverine, they gave her neither of those. They gave her armor. She never wears armor. She's a spy, and she makes her
Yeah.
own skin, her
Yeah,
outfits.
right.
She never wears armor.
Well, about the, in Soniac and everybody when they're making their own things, they want to add them a little touch of their creativity or whatever. And I'm not even mad. It doesn't bother me. We're gonna Grego in the house saying the teaser for Forza Horizon 6 was pure nostalgia, showing every license plate for 5 previous. Yeah, I love that touch. They were showing all the Forza Horizons and
Yes,
Mexico
I
and
never
all of that.
watched the series, so I had no idea that that's what they were doing.
Yeah, but the people who play Forza, I didn't know. I immediately was able to tell, like when I was watching the teaser, like yeah, they're showing
Yeah,
all the
that was more
Forzas
my
and their locations. So this is where they're going. They're gonna do Forza, 6 Japan, which is amazing, bro. Mark 186 saying Xbox has had many great showcases this year with many games. Can expect them to have hundreds more to show getting to the end of the year. Sony stays of place at works except Saros and Wolverine. That's true. Like the Powerballs, what we were talking about behind the scenes. Like Xbox have been consistent throughout the whole year. They got like how many shows? They've been everywhere. They got the developer direct, they got the June showcase, they were on Gamescom, they were on the other whatever. Now they here too, and they will be for the Game Awards and everything. So the fact that they were able to still show some new stuff in here,
So
that's cool.
when it came to the Xbox Tokyo Game Show, aside from the big Forza Horizon 6 teaser in Japan, the Black Ops 7 for Japanese style stuff, and then the Ninja Gaiden 4, which we already knew about, but it was a pleasant surprise to see actual gameplay of. They showed a lot of games. No
Yeah.
question about that. There was like
Yeah.
13 something games shown. That was great. But some of the bigger names, Halo that we know about, Fable that we know about, Subnautica 2 that we know about, none of those big names showed up. And that is why I rated it as low as possible, because the games that we're wanting, the big name games, nothing was shown except for Black Ops.
Or at least a surprise that we
Forza.
didn't know about. Like
too.
maybe one game out of nowhere, boom, wow, they working on this. Like they did with
Absolutely.
what was it like? Oh my god, like Grounded 2. Grounded 2 came out of nowhere. It's like, what, Grounded 2? What? So yeah, man, that's awesome.
Yeah, they didn't show anything for Keeper. They didn't show anything more for Grounded 2 updates that were
But
coming.
then again, who wants to see Keeper again? Like, we know what it is. It's, I don't know.
It's still a nice art direction, though.
Yeah, it is amazing in that sense, but it's
But
like,
it's
am I
like
gonna be playing a game like that? Is it for me? But well, then again,
the only other bad thing about the state of play for PlayStation was most of those games were 2026, and none of the dates were shown, and none of the dates were solid either.
yeah, no, we don't know about that. Honestly, Wolverine looks like it's gonna get delayed to 2027. Based on what I've seen, I think that it will get delayed. Now, am I hoping that it gets delayed? No. Am I wishing for it? No. I just feel like it's a smart decision by the developers to delay games when they are not up to par. But yo, we got this Sire in the building. What's going on, player? What you doing?
Hello, hello,
Oh
hello.
no, you did not do that villain turn. What's going on, Blair?
Nothing much, just busy.
Busy? I got you. Man. So we're gonna fill you in real quick here. We're talking about the Goso Yote reviews, Goso Yote being lower than maybe steps. I don't know if you've seen that. We're
Yeah, it
talking
looked
about
terrible.
the
It looked
Tokyo,
goofy but terrible.
yeah, Tokyo Game Show. We're talking about the state of play. What are your thoughts on all this, man? Like, do a quick wrap up of what you at with all this. If you've seen it, state of play, Tokyo Game Show.
I'm ready to make fun of Harmon because he thinks that. So I don't know if any of you guys know this. Ananta, who do you think is funding it? Its development. Because everyone's talking about Spider-Man. But who owns Spider-Man? It's Sony. And who's funding Ananta? Sony. So, is it copyright?
That's what I was laughing at. They're talking about two Sony-owned IPs. Well, at least the Spider-Man is licensed IP, and it's both being made by Sony. That it's like in-house fighting.
Yeah,
it's funny.
I don't understand why people are like, "Oh, they're not allowed to do that." Yes, they can. They own the company that has the patent. They can do whatever they want.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think I think that I'm happy, right? That there was a Tokyo Game Show happening this week, and there were some video games shown, and some were good, some were fun, some were boring, some were like some I didn't care about. But the fact is, like, there's games out there for everybody, man. And that's just the way I see it.
Hey,
So,
shout out to Pharaoh in the chat.
yo, shout out to Farrell. What's going on, Farrell, man? How you doing, man? Good to have you around. So what's going on with you? Desire, what you been up to?
Nothing, just filming salt content.
Filming soul content.
Trying to catch up. I've been busy. I haven't literally been able to do anything for about a week. It's been terrible.
So you've been playing Borderlands as well? We also talked a little bit about it.
Not since I last streamed it. No.
No?
I refuse to play that
Really?
until I'm streaming it. Until I stream it. I don't like it. I don't like the game. I don't like it at all. The story is fucking bland. It started funny. It did. And then it got just super cringy. Oh, it was terrible.
Really?
Oh.
I didn't feel that, bro.
I did. I got like you. So at the beginning, I was actively laughing, and then I started to have a chuckle, and I was just like, oh, it just kept getting. It was the same thing perpetually. Okay. And
yeah, but isn't Borderlands games mostly known for doing that type of humor throughout?
Exactly.
Yeah, but 2's was hilarious because Handsome Jack seems like real. He seems because he has human emotion.
I think you're gonna have
personality disorder
to keep playing because one of the things that really surprised me in Borderlands is the side quest.
But I will state this: it fucking runs like absolute donkey dick. And
yeah, it did, bro. I try to stream Borderlands on Sunday. Shout out to the people who turned up to stream, man. And watch me try to run this game, bro. I think it's the nooble because the game look in here. Like when you see the FPS counter on here, I'm like literally fighting a bunch of enemies and stuff, and that shit is doing like 80, going to 180, 70, something like that, right? Like it's intense right now. But when I was streaming it, this game was running at 15 and 12 FPS, unplayable. When I was streaming it, and I was only when I was streaming it, and the rest of the games that I streamed, they were streaming perfectly fine. It was only this game with that dumbass the nooble, that is probably like, I don't know if it's like taxing my performance because if active, it was only when I was streaming it, bro.
So there's a mixture. Yeah, de novo is a pain in the ass when you're streaming or recording your screens. So that's another problem. Mm-hmm. And then it has the freaking natural connectivity issues, and then it has optimization issues because Randy Pitchford is a dumbass. Even though I don't care that he didn't develop it, all he had to do was saying we're fixing it, and guess what? I wouldn't fucking hate the man. Well, no, I still do because he fucking ruined Alien.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be like turning his ass off like turning the
like I did when I made a video.
Yeah. So I mean that's the thing about Borderlands. Yeah, in that aspect, terrible game to stream, and that was terrible experience, bro. That's terrible. But
That's
other than
why I'm
that,
just like
like
I
I
can't
said,
do it.
I've been enjoying the
Desire, did you
game.
happen to see Edge Knight who posted a like a temporary fix in Gar's Discord,
Yeah, but it fixed
giving
it.
it 100 gigabytes worth of shader cache?
Yes, I want to dump my entire
Yeah,
gigabytes.
no kidding.
It's not the entire, but still, it's way too much. It should not be that much for fucking shaders
Nah, man,
because
that's
they didn't
crazy.
optimize it because they're fucking stupid.
And the other thing is like every time you fast travel, you gotta like like shaders. Like what? Like every time that you fast travel, you got shaders. Like
Also,
what is going
can you
on?
name me a single other game ever outside of Crisis that ran so bad just from you start it, and if you get to an hour, it gets even worse, and then it gets worse and worse the longer you
Well,
play.
I seen people having that issue in console. So far, I haven't had that issue though.
It's
Honestly, if
also
anything, it's
has an
running better now.
issue.
Mhm.
So it also has an issue on PC, but only if you're running at high or badass settings. I run at high because I don't want it to look terrible.
Well, you have a 4090, so I
Yeah,
expect you to run everything on
I
high.
should be able to
Well,
run it at badass,
yeah, 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 yeah,
but I
yeah, yeah.
refuse to because I know what it is.
Yeah, nah, but honestly, like like after that patch, it got a little bit better for me. The only issue that I had so far with it is just the optimization with the game. Other than that, like I said, there's some crazy side quests in this game that have really impressed me, that I thought they were fun as hell, and some references to older games. I don't, you remember that guy that you helped out? I think it's Borderlands 2 that you helped him to dunk. Is it Borderlands 2?
I don't remember that.
Who's the guy that you play basketball with, and he
Been a
want to
long
do
time.
the
I don't.
biggest dunk, right? And he goes up in space and he gets lost. Well, in this game, he actually returns after 10 years or decades or something. It's like, fuck, I remember that dude. That's the dude that helped him jump. So like little things like that made it more enjoyable for me. But I understand everybody's frustration with the game. Like I said, I've been having a great time. I also haven't been playing by myself a lot. I've been playing a lot with my friends. So obviously the experience is
Those
way different.
Now there is a few games that I am pretty happy with that even Sony has been putting out. This State of Play was really good. It wasn't perfect, but out of the last couple of State of Plays, that was a really good one.
I'd say this is the best state of play they had in years.
I wouldn't know years. It's been a while since I've seen the
Easy,
last one outside of the last. Well, no, the last one was
easy,
terrible. Last one was
easy. Years
garbage.
since PlayStation had a state of play like this. And it's like like I said with Power, but it's not even that good because it's shit that we already knew existed. I mean, what all these shows are missing is the element of surprise, the ability of coming out here with a game out of nowhere, like Xbox did with the Grounded 2 or something. It's like shit like that. Is that what really like
I
makes a
love
show
it.
big for me, right? When you show me a game that nobody knows about, and I don't know what is in my screen, and I'm screaming like, "Oh shit!" This is you know what I mean? That's what it was missing because Sados we knew about and Wolverine we knew about. Everything in between, in my opinion, was hit or miss. It wasn't the best. So only those two games, I mean, Wolverine
And
looked good. I'm how you feel about Wolverine?
uh, I think it's gonna probably end up being the same problem I had with Spider-Man. That's the only thing that
Mm,
I'm looking like against because I'm just so tired of. I don't have any faith in Insomniac anymore after 2. I was hyped for years for that game, especially
mm,
after 18 and
right.
Spider-Man and Morales. I was so excited. It was a
Yeah.
massive letdown.
Yeah. But I think Wolverine is gonna be better than Spider-Man 2, bro. I
I don't know.
look, for what I've seen, it looks like rated M. It looks like very gory and violent. And I thought you would like that though.
I do like that, but that doesn't. It's a story game with
Yeah.
heroes, and that matters. If it was like Doom, I don't care for Doom's story at all. It's Doom. I just want to rip
Yeah, you
shit
just want to
apart.
rip shit apart.
That's
Yeah.
why I play on the hardest difficulty.
Right. Um, I would say though, let's give him the benefit of the doubt, right? Because I do believe that they can, do something good with Wolverine. But I think the most important part in this game is not so much. I mean, the story. I know comic, whatever fans will feel some type of way, some shit get changed here and there. But I think the most important part here is the gameplay. They have to nail this can't feel like I'm pressing X X X X X X X.
That's what it's gonna be. No,
If it is like that, then no. This gotta be something like Ninja Gaiden, like DMC,
I
that
don't
you
think
get these
From
crazy
the-
combos that you had to learn and do it. And obviously, for those who have difficulties learning all that, accessibility options for them to be able to do the XXXX thing, right?
from
But
what we saw, it
I'm
looked like
expecting
the
combos. I'm expecting abilities that you have to combine your buttons and give it a layer of intricacy that I like to see in brawlers in video games like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but from what we saw, it looks like it's gonna have this exact same combat
Yeah.
system as Spider-Man outside of the gear.
Hmm.
So I think it's gonna be a letdown for people that think like that. I do. I really, really do.
No. All right. Well, I'm playing good cop this time, so I give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm actually into it. I actually like Wolverine. And look, like I was saying earlier, like wouldn't you like better the whole X-Men game rather than just Wolverine?
I just want Deadpool. I don't care about Wolverine. I don't care about any of that. I want a Deadpool game again.
Well,
Make Deadpool great again.
Deadpool BR. You're not playing that? Deadpool
Huh?
BR? I'm playing that shit when it drops. Deadpool BR.
I can't play VR. I get motion sickness.
Nah, grow up, Desire.
Grow up! I fell
Motion
40 feet to my
sickness.
head, dude.
Man, that sucks, but it looked incredible. I think that's one of the games that I'm more excited for the next year. Deadpool VR. Well, I mean, maybe
Kick
you
you in
cannot.
the nuts.
Maybe they release a version that is not VR, dude.
I don't think so. I think it's literally marketed for VR, which is cool. I'm down
Yeah.
with it. I'd rather just watch it because I physically can't play it.
Oh shit! During the we missed one big game on the state of play, and it's a flight simulator heading to PlayStation.
Wow. Yeah. Woo.
Whoa, we didn't know about that. Everybody's like,
The only game that I own, that's a game that I only ever took in class because it was aeronautics, so you had to do test flights because it's actually a very good simulator. But who the fuck cares? It's a game about flying a plane. Who the fuck?
Right. And that's why like they're not even capping.
I like that they added
much
in
about it.
mechanics like actually walking outside the plane, actually
Oh yeah.
having the different types of planes where you can put out forest fires and help people around.
All right,
stuff
fine.
So that's all right.
I'll be mean enough. I'm going to join somebody's thing and I'm going to take an F-22 and I'm going to fly full steam into their plane and see what happens.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. I played the one before, the Flight Simulator 2020, right? Was it like 2021 or something? I played with the homies, whatever. We got into it. We went to like places like Dubai, back to our old neighborhood, pass around, see what it looked like in games, stuff like that. Went to like Brazil to see that big Jesus Christ in the mountain. Like to landmarks there. I like, oh shit, I've never been there. I would love to go those places, right? So we chilled for a little bit, but after that, we never picked it up again. And this one, I haven't even checked it out, even though it's in Game Pass. It's just I don't have the time, dude. It's way too many games, and I know it's a type of game that I'm not into it like that. You know,
it's a boring game. It's not. I don't really consider it a game. I consider it a way of.
Yeah, it is a simulator. It is for people who wanna like learn about airplanes and stuff, and that's fine too. Anyways, that's going to PlayStation, so ponies be capping for it too. They back outside too now. I don't know if you noticed this, Ari. Ponies are talking shit again, which is funny. I got a video coming up. Haven't dropped in a couple of weeks because I just don't like ponies. They were quiet, but now they out here like Sean said with the pitch and chested ponies. They back outside trying to flex to us and shit.
But
But
Ghost of Yoto is pretty good.
yeah, I heard about that. We're talking about the reviews as well. What do you think about it? Have you picked it up?
I haven't. I don't have a PlayStation anymore. I sold it, so I'm gonna wait till it comes to PC.
Oh,
But
yeah. That's in
I
probably
don't
6 months.
know if I'm gonna buy it at full price because I'm still not the biggest fan of how it took them so long to respond. to the situation of the one game dev. That's my only thing.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be a good game. I think that you should go
The
ahead and
only
pick it
thing
up
that
if you
I
like the
have,
first one. Yeah.
the only thing that I had to say about the whole dev situation with Ghost of Yotei is not that they took so long to respond. I think the pre-orders are a lot lower than people are anticipating because of the statement that Sucker Punch put out following. Not that I'm bashing on the game or the game devs or anything like that, but given the fact of what they said in that statement, it makes me think that the pre-orders are a lot lower than anticipated.
Yeah.
Because they said something along the lines of, we dealt with this dev, no longer with the company, and it was a senior dev too at that, which
it was
I find
the
wild.
senior dev.
But he said, they said basically, are you going to pre-order now because of it?
I should
And
tell you something.
yeah, so I'm a little worried for it, but I think it's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
It'll be an
At this point, I'm wishing every game to be good and at least hit within their communities and the people that like these type of games. Because I mean, honestly, it's crazy, dog. Shout out to Music 72. How you doing, man? Good to see you around here, bro.
I wear glasses because I'm blind in one of my eyes, person.
Music 72 saying, Demo, why did you put desire in the thumbnail? What?
I'm in the thumbnail.
No, you're not in the thumbnail. Nah, I didn't put you in the thumbnail. I
I'm
mean, I
finding this
would,
out.
but I didn't even know you were coming.
I'm finding this out
let me
right
see.
now. Who the
Oh,
I'm not a PlayStation. Are you trying to say I'm fucking the Wolverine?
Right?
Is that your joke, guy?
Hey, illegal die. Hey, stop it, bro. He says, notice everyone on this panel wear glasses, nerds. Look, I'm gonna tell you the truth though. I wear these glasses because I want everybody to think I'm goofy. You know, I'm gonna just tell you that, bro. Now,
you want people to think you're goofy, Jimmy?
Nah, man.
I'll be honest, my vision is horrible. I've got 2200, 2400 vision with a strong stigmatism in both eyes, and it's so bad that I can't even have laser surgery to fix it.
Damn, that's crazy. Well, I'm not too screwed up. It's just I mean, I usually wear contacts, but like I started wearing these glasses because they block the blue light. And honestly, since I've got them on, it's helping me sleep better, way better than without the glasses. So even if I didn't wear glasses, I would wear glasses when I'm in front of like the computers and stuff just to block the blue light. Yeah. And I think that's important, and I think everybody should go ahead and do that when you're doing these long gaming sessions. Take care of your eyesight, dude.
Not just for computers as well. It should also be for
TV, phone, everything.
You have to understand it's fucking up your eyes really
but
bad.
now in the phone you can actually turn it on, and you can actually do it on your Xbox as well. You can turn on the blue light and you can do it on your PC. So that's another way, but I don't like the way it looks because the colors look like a little purplish, like I don't know, like a little weird, like almost like a filter that it makes it look like unnatural, at least to me. So yeah, we're like, who cares, man? At the end of the day, we're not getting any younger either. So I mean, if you don't wear glasses, music, you're gonna be wearing them at some point in your life.
Especially Power Boss, he ain't getting any younger. Geez. Man's about to get a cane.
Holy crap. So anything else about the Tokyo show or PlayStation State of Play that you guys like to highlight? Shout out to all the Japanese games that they show, and look at it, Desire. The Power Boss is showing you some.
What? Oh, he has a cane.
You actually wear it? You actually use it? Oh shit.
Now I feel like a jerk.
I've
Thanks,
had
Power Boss.
it for about a year and a half to 2 years now.
Yeah.
They actually want me to get a motorized wheelchair.
A motorized wheelchair?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could, but at the same time, be careful with it, because what happens is that you don't want to get lazy to the point that your muscles get weak because you're not using it. So even though you use
atrophy, yeah.
Yeah. What you really want to do is to keep walking, exercise as much as
I
possible. And if
I
you
do
can,
need that, but it's usually for only when I'm sitting in the car or sitting in my chair for long periods of time. Usually,
So every time
exactly.
you game,
Use it as needed. Yeah, use it as needed, but
yeah,
don't overuse it to the point that you lose your, your physical capabilities, man. So take care
absolutely.
of yourself, power boss. And yeah, bro, everybody's getting old, bro. Now, but we happy to be alive and gaming and kicking and making trouble, bringing the fire. Um, so yeah, man, that's Tokyo Game Show and State of Play. Let me know, chat. What do you got? Which one is your favorite? I gave it the edge to PlayStation in these shows. They really needed this. This is like the when the person has a last resource. You know what I mean? The last bullet on the clip. This is literally what PlayStation showed in here. Good luck to them. I hope that Wolverine is a hit. I'm looking forward to checking it out when it drops on PC because it will. And I don't know. Anything else you guys want to add to
And
this?
Soros Nixus saying that they're already working on the PC port for Soros,
which
so
makes
it could be day and date.
yeah, I
It
think
could
that's
be
going to be
there,
day
man.
and date, and I think that
And I said that was a
Spider-Man's going to
possibility.
be in or Wolverine's going to be in the first couple of months.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wolverine is gonna
That's
be
what
like
they're calling
Spider-Man. Spider-Man
I think
2 was
as
like 6
Nixus
months or something,
finishes,
4 months or something like that.
That
I think
also,
as soon as Nixus finishes the Soros port, Wolverine's going to be the next thing that they work on
well, when is Ghost of Yotoi? When is that
next
coming
month.
into? Oh, that comes to PC next month.
No. It comes out next month. I
Oh,
don't know if they already have a
And
PC
how come the
port
reviews
for
are
it.
out already? Is the game
because
out now?
they got
No,
they got a few things for it.
I know Digital Foundry got their hands on it early. I don't know if the game. No, the game's out next week.
Hey, you lying sack of spit! Jeez,
I know Digital Foundry has it because I watched the review on it,
the
but
gaming Karen didn't have it, so I'm surprised that he defends it.
he was playing baby steps.
Of course he was.
Bro, that's crazy.
Fuck Karen.
Damn.
I hate that fucking
All right.
mentality, dude.
Illegal dad in the house saying 2026 is gonna be a crazy year for games. I mean, 2025 is already a crazy year for games. Look
We
at how
might
many amazing games we get in this year, bro. It's crazy.
we might get a free to play GTA anime game.
Yeah,
Full GTA 6.
we're talking about it, and we were excited, bro. Hey, by the way, I like your hat.
Thank you.
Back in the
Goes
day,
with
the
the shirt.
ECW was a shit. Oh shit, you got yo Desire Killer. Hey,
I
he
went
came
there.
over here to slay. He
I
came
went.
over here
I
to
went
slay.
to their reunion, and I got this. It's signed by Bubba and Devon
Fire.
because I look like Bubba.
So about that game, the anime game. What was the name? Antan, whatever. What is it?
Ananta.
Ananta.
Ananta, yeah.
Ananta. Right. How do you feel about it? Because a lot of people were like, ponies were mad. They
So-
were mad. They wanted to
Well,
sue.
So here's all the stuff that I already know, and not everybody does, and it's something I'm going to be covering in a Harmon Smith video coming real soon, most likely Saturday or Sunday. But the game is being paid to develop by Sony, the owners of Spider-Man. Now, they do also have the Sleeping Dogs combat, which is awesome. They also have
Who's the developers for it?
it's some smaller company that NetEase is publishing.
NetEase, okay.
They're the publishers, they're not the developers.
Nice, man. I'm so intrigued by that game. But I
It
wanted to
looks
ask you.
really good.
I wanted to ask you a question. Desire. We already, me and Pablo's already talked about it. But since you're here, like, how do you feel about them copying all of these mechanics from different franchises? Like, I've seen someone shotted. We've seen the Spider-Man swinging. We've seen the GTA character switch, mechanic. And then more, right? Like arresting people.
Real quick, it's called Hangzhou-based studio Naked Rain.
Where they from, Pablo's? They Korean?
Hangzhou.
They Korean or Chinese?
It's NetEase, so it's one of the developers under NetEase, so I believe it is Korean.
It's Korean. The Koreans be killing it, bro, with the TV shows as well, bro. That's crazy. They've been coming up, bro. But bro, that man, what do you think about the whole thing? Because everybody like criticize
I mean,
Nintendo for doing this, and now Pony's won PlayStation to sue.
you know, it's not Nintendo. It's we're criticizing Nintendo for suing, which when they didn't have anything, and people were trying to say it was copyright, and it wasn't. It was patents.
Yeah, yeah.
This is their patents they could sue. Yes. Oh yeah. don't get it twisted like they couldn't. They could.
Wow.
But I don't think Sony would because they're funding the damn thing. So
Yeah.
Correction, it is not Korean, it is Chinese.
It is Chinese. Okay.
yeah, it's
Awesome.
a Chinese company. NetEase is Chinese.
Fire. I'm with it. I want to check that game out, bro.
It's
Yeah.
I'm really excited for the game. I've been excited since I saw the first trailers of it. Now, there is a few things to look down at it. It is a gotcha. And here's how. It's not through the characters. You can earn the characters and everything through the game. But the customizations, so the skins, the cars, and the houses are all gotcha system.
I'm fine
So,
with it. I'm fine with it. The
just-
only thing I don't like about gacha is the characters. Like,
Yeah.
why are you putting these characters behind this? Yeah.
That's all I'm telling people because people want to say because it's free to play,
Yeah.
so they got to earn their money somehow.
Yeah, of course. And that's coming to PC and PlayStation as well, dude. It's not coming on Xbox, not yet, but it will come to PC. Well, it's coming to your Xbox roguelike if you have one. The funniest thing is that everybody spending a lot of energy talking about the roguelike not being an Xbox, and Xbox is it literally advertising that shit like an Xbox. So they don't give a shit. They're like, this is an Xbox, whether you like it or not. It is what it is. It's everywhere now, and that shit is sold out. I don't know. You heard about it, Desire. What do you think about the price of that? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the roguelike, man.
I'm sorry, what the ROG Ally being $1,000? Oh yeah, that's so good. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't agree with the price, but I'm talking about like it's doing good.
It is? I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
selling
it's
out.
sold. Both, all three models are sold out.
Huh.
That's
Look at that.
crazy. But
Yeah, that's-
I'm not happy with that, to be honest.
no.
And
I'm
I'll
not
state
happy
this
with
why.
it. Yeah.
Okay, company sees that, hey, we could charge this and people will buy it. That would, which, if that doesn't tell anybody, that would explain why the fucking Xbox is going up in prices, even though it shouldn't. Because prices shouldn't be going up through generations, they should be going down, and that's pissing me off.
It makes me very worried about the PS6 and next gen
It's
Xbox
gonna be
console.
$1,200. You know it is.
Oh yeah.
You know it
Yeah.
is.
I'm
Yeah.
leading.
But you know what? At the same time, it's funny because on the fanboys, right? Supposedly Xbox was for the broke, right? That's what we keep hearing here. Xbox is for broke people, and now it looks like Xbox leveled up, and now they're getting criticized about it too. Because I mean, let's keep it real. Everybody's complaining about the prices for the Xbox, but at what point the Xbox Series S was $150, so nobody would want it. Nobody wanted. So Xbox was like, maybe we're not giving the value that and people are taking us for granted because we are, trying to be the cheap company. While PlayStation, even though they're assholes, they get praised by being the premium hip product. You feel me? So I mean, I don't agree with it, but at the same time, it's like they're gonna do what they're gonna do. And these companies, that's what they do, though. Regardless of what it is, Nintendo, all these companies, they're trying to like spend less while they're making these products or manufacturing these products while charging you more and getting the most out of each customer. And I think that's a big issue. And I mean, it's up to the gamers. Gamers got to speak with the wallets because I could standing here every day telling you not to get it, but at the end of the day, like we said the same thing about video games. Like we all complain about $70 video games until the right game that you want to play $70 and you pay. You feel me?
I still don't
And
think any game is worth $70.
yeah, I mean, but we're still paying it. Think about it. Like, I mean, it just like kind of crazy, And I don't know, but I mean, hey, big ups, people obviously wanted it. And my homeboy, one of my homeboys, is a diehard Xbox, you know, and he's like, I can't wait for my Xbox PC. And I don't care how much it costs. I want the performance of a PC in the Xbox. And I think that that's a lot of people what they liked it. Like, but I do hope that Xbox and PlayStation and Nintendo always keep a cheaper option. Because they're gonna have different devices now. You already know PlayStation already. The leaks are pointing towards PlayStation having multiple
Hey, Karen
consoles
tried
at
to
different
say.
prices.
Did you see Karen tried to say that that's not true? That's not a real thing.
Oh no, yeah,
He's
right.
followed
What?
all of their leaks before, and then he gets that leak, and he's like, "No, they would never do that."
Yeah. But Starfield is coming out on the PlayStation 5. He's been saying that for 3 years during Christmas. Let's see, because Starfield is still not on PlayStation. Forza wasn't announced for the PlayStation. And it's not like I'm capping for exclusives.
Now, Forza Horizon 6 did announce that post-launch there will be a PS6 release, but there is no time frame of when that's supposed to be.
Exactly. And that's what I kept saying here. Okay, even though Xbox is getting rid of the whole exclusivity shit because it's goofy, eh, they're still gonna have some sort of exclusivity to their content. And I think PlayStation would do the same. And now what they're doing now is adopting time exclusivity. And time exclusivity is going from before it used to be like 3 years, 4 years before you get the game. Now it's becoming months. Look at Spider-Man, how fast it made it to PC. So the roguelike, are you guys gonna pick it up? I already said that I'm not gonna pick one up at the moment because I don't really have the time. Maybe in the future I find a different job or change something up and I have more time, God knows. And I'm like, that's what I said. Never say never, because you never know. It's another device to play your games on, bro. And it'll be cool to have one. I'm not gonna lie. Boy, am I gonna go out of my way to get one? I don't think so. I'd rather upgrade my PC. Let's start there. What about you guys?
I think
I
it's
won't be.
So I made a giant ass rant video on this, and I think
Oh.
it's either you should go to PC or you're just getting scammed by the companies, which
Yeah.
is a shame.
Yeah.
I think it's wild that the Lenovo Legion Go 2 is $1,500.
What?
Yep, 32 gigabyte model is $1,500 for the Lenovo Legion Go 2.
Maybe that's why people are jumping on this, because they can see the price trend.
I think that the handhelds in the market are literally getting outpriced because of both the CPU chips, which they can only be so good, and the RAM that's being put into them, and they're upcharging insanely for them. I don't see a handheld being that worth it for me because I'm here, I don't go anywhere. As sad as that is, but at the same time, I think it's going to do fine. I don't think it's for me, and not at that price, especially. Like I said, it should have been an OLED screen, maybe a larger screen.
Yeah,
and
agreed.
It's going to be for a very niche crowd.
Yeah,
wait, it's not even an OLED, and it's $1,000.
Yeah. $1,000 is pretty tough, bro. But then again, if you think about it, Pablos, and the way the economy is going, I mean, back in the day, I could get Adidas for like $60, and now it's $100 or something for a pair of Adidas. I'm like, what?
The OLED version of the Switch, if I'm not mistaken, is only what, $500, $400?
Yeah, $499.
Or not the Switch.
Oh.
No. The Steam Deck.
Oh, a Steam Deck, they got one that is $399, I think.
The God tier.
This is the smallest one. Yeah.
That's not LED. I gotta go through. Let me look at this.
Anyway, shout out to I See You called Classic K. Shout out to her. Go ahead and follow an amazing content creator.
The OLED version of the Steam Deck is a whopping $550. So for the price of 2 Steam Decks, you get the Xbox Rogue Ally X.
Wow.
Piece of shit company.
Yeah. It's crazy. But also, they take into account that this is not only Xbox involved in this. It's also ROG, Asus in the mix.
Yeah, I
and
don't like ROG.
they also have the you know what I mean, the saying in the price, because I mean they definitely using their components.
Yeah, I
So
know how ROG is.
it's a mix of both, and I do like Asus. I mean, actually, the monitor that I'm using right now is Asus, and I love it. And I mean, it's just like it is what it is, bro. Like I said, they're trying to make money. It doesn't mean that they're bad or good. That means that this is what they want. They want to make money out of you, bro. So be smart. Like it has to be for you. Are you guys picking it up down there in the chat? Let me know, man. You guys picking up the ROG? I like. Obviously, some people really wanted it because it's sold out, which is like fucking crazy to me. I never expected this. This is out of nowhere. I didn't expect this to be sold out. I expected this to be in a sort of a PlayStation 5 Pro situation that is like, okay, it's out there everywhere and everybody can get one, like whatever, you know. But now you can even get one. You're gonna have to wait for a restock. So we'll see. We'll see. Shout out to that ninja saying Silent Hill F is a movie. Yeah, Next Gen Nero is speaking very good about
Reforge
that game.
doesn't like it.
He's scared.
He gets scared, even though it runs at a whopping 720p on the Xbox or the PlayStation 5 Pro. What
Doesn't
a
it drop
fucking
down to
company.
320p?
Yes. And it has to upscale.
Yeah.
Wow,
It drops
yeah,
to 320 and they have to upscale.
that's another
In
thing too.
2025.
The trend that I'm seeing with the PlayStation 5 Pro of having this like internal resolution so low. I'm like, bro, that's wild. That's wild. But then again, who cares? At the end of the day, people pick it up, people played it. Most of the people who bought that for whatever reason don't even know what the hell is going on. So shout out to the bro boy. He's saying my prediction is Forza Horizon 6 PlayStation summer 2027. If Forza Horizon 5 has a lifespan of 6 years like 4 had, that means it will be the listed fall winter of 27. Give the PlayStation Forza Horizon 6 in the summer, a few months before Forza Horizon 5 is delisted. All right, interesting. What do you guys think about that? You guys think that Xbox is gonna take a while to drop it in there? Or is it gonna be months or a year? What do you think Xbox is gonna do, guys? You don't know? I'll say they give him at least 6 months at least. I say, but then the way that they're moving, they're
I
playing
think
dirty.
that I do think that they're going to delay the release on the PlayStation probably a year. I
Yeah.
don't know. By the time it goes, I think Broke Boy is right that it's going to delist Forza Horizon 5 like they do yearly. When the new one comes out, it'll be probably overlapping for a little bit of time, but by the time it's ready to release on the PlayStation, they're going to delist the previous one.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm actually hurting. I'm showing
What?
screen. I'm showing
What?
screen. I am showing screen.
Oh my god, what happened, Desire?
Hey, want to see the price differences between the ROG X? Because the ROG Ally exists. Oh no, that's the Xbox ROG Ally. God damn it. Where is the regular ROG Ally versus
So the regular ROG Ally is
the ROG
600.
Ally X? The ROG
Yeah, but
Ally
that's the
And-
older version too. So
No,
of
no, no.
course it's gonna be cheaper, no?
The newer version. The newer version is 600.
Mm.
The Xbox Ally X has two versions: the 16 gigabyte and the 24 gigabyte, which is either 600 or 1,000. So literally, the X version is the same price as the lower version. Literally, just the internals of the chip are changed from the
That's
Z1 to the
'Cause it has
Z2.
the exact same RAM. It
And
has
then-
the exact same.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even the internal storage, and then the upgraded version for $400 more, you go from the 16 to the 32 or 24 gigabytes of RAM
Down.
for the
So
new chip.
Cold Classic Case here with this comment,
There's
and
pretty
I had
much.
to agree with her. Listen, she says sadly people did not value Xbox positive consumerism because people just don't see Xbox as cool. Xbox wilding out with crazy prices does not improve the brand image 150%. You know why? They tried to be the cheap ones. People didn't give a shit about them. Now they're trying to be the expensive ones, and they are selling out. And like you said, does not improve the image of the company. It's just like they trying to like I said, every company is trying to make money, trying to see which is the more optimal way for them to get money. Like, okay, do you guys want a cheap price? Obviously, nobody gave a fuck. And now people people are buying the expensive stuff. So it's like, consumer stuff. Like it's like what is it, like psychological, right? Too. And it's what this is why people rather put on some Gucci shoes than some Nikes. And I'm like, Nike's way better than Gucci when they're making shoes. Like there's not even an argument in there. The only thing that Gucci is more expensive, and that's what people wear because they, like desire trying to flex, their stuff online. You feel me?
I don't want to flex mine. I can. I choose not to because it's just mean.
I'm messing with you. Boy, you get my point. People rather have something that is expensive because that's just for the sake of it, rather than having something that is, probably cheaper in value. But I don't know. People are just weird. You motherfuckers are weird. Gamers are the like craziest people I know. It's like Xbox gave you a cheaper product. You didn't care for the Series S. They out there full of flies and roaches. Nobody's buying them. But they give you something that is $1,000. There you go. Everybody want to have one. I don't. In selling out, this is crazy. Sorry, like we had. I don't understand what's going on though. Make it make sense.
I personally think that they only bought the lower ROG Ally or the cheaper Ally X because literally the higher priced Ally X was sold out. I'm waiting to see what the difference is between the ROG Ally and Ally X, both versions, compared to, say, the Lenovo Legion Go, like bigger screens, OLEDs, and whatnot, to find out exactly, hey, is it absolutely worth it or not? And I'm sorry, for $1,000, they should have absolutely had an OLED screen, maybe a 8 to 10 inch instead of a 7.
For $1,000, it should come with a fucking full year of Game Pass Ultimate.
At least 3 months. At least.
Year.
But
it's
what's that, right, Art? But there's just so many more things that they could have done to incentivize that over anything else. And like I said, I'm worried about not only the price, but the performance compared to the other models on the market. If the Z2 Extreme chip is actually indeed, that much more worth it over the Z1 or anything else that's currently out on the market with, the regular ROG Ally or the Lenovo Legion Go and all the others,
or the Steam Deck or
the Steam Deck, then that's literally what I want to see is price to performance. Is it actually worth it as far as that goes?
Man, that's some crazy shit. Shout out to Mr. Kima. He's in the building, man. I will say it will be at least 18 months before it goes to PlayStation. When speaking about Forza. Now the thing is, you gotta understand that the whole exclusive thing that these companies are obviously not caring that much is because this is the end of the generation as well. Like this, they literally try like they're not about that selling console thing anymore during these times because they are more focused on selling you a software and making money off of millions and of gamers rather than just a few attached to one platform. So when the next generation comes and if Forza Horizon 6 is in the mix, yeah, there could be a delay because they would obviously trying to sell the console or whatever, making you buy the console just to play Horizon, which I don't agree with, but whatever they want, bro. Yeah, I think I say 6 months, bro. I'm gonna say 6 months. Whatever else they put in there, is a bonus. I don't really care. I just wish that they could have just screw the whole thing, go day and day, both of them, or have people play and whatever it is, like. Because I mean, gaming is becoming expensive, bro. So I mean, the whole thing about having two consoles is not gonna work out for a lot of people. Because imagine if the next generation of consoles, they're $1,000 each, or close. Like before, we used to spend $1,000 in both consoles. You get to play both consoles. Now you will have to spend about $2,000 to play what both consoles have to offer. So at what point buying a PC makes sense? And this is why a lot of people are turning and going to PC because it makes sense. I'm not gonna buy the PlayStation and the Xbox together and the Nintendo anyways. I might as well just get a PC, emulate Nintendo, fuck them, and you know what I'm saying, and just
Morally
get.
correct to pirate from Nintendo. Fuck that company.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys heard, but there's a new leadership now. Bowser is gone. There's this new lady in there. I forgot Devon. I think I can say her
Devin
name.
Pritchard.
Devin Pritchard. There you go.
Yep.
I don't know how I feel about her.
She started with Reggie,
Yeah.
and she was there for the entire tenure of Reggie until he retired when Bowser took over the last 6 years. And I'm just wondering why they promoted Doug Bowser over her.
Especially when Doug Bowser was not the.
He did absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Bro, honestly, I'm gonna I'm gonna tell you this. It might be a little conspiracy theories or something, but I don't think Doug Bowser, that's a real name, dude.
It is his
that is his real name.
That's his real name.
I don't know, bro. It's all too scripted. How?
But I'm also
he's an older dude too.
I'm also worried about her being in charge, not because she's a woman or anything like that. It's because of her background. She was the marketing lead since Reggie.
Mm-hmm. And also she's
that's
been
where
in
my
the
concern
front
is.
in the front lines of all these lawsuits.
Yeah.
And all that. She's been the one actively. Yeah. So she's gonna I'm gonna say this thing about women and it's not being machista, nothing like that, or misogynist. It's like women is ruthless. When women lead, they lead with the iron fist. They are gonna be so. I don't expect her to be very nice.
I don't know, Cassie. Is that true?
Yeah, women like when you got a female lead, like yeah. In my experience, that's how it is. Yeah.
I've had quite a few really good leaders that were women.
Yeah, but I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying that they're ruthless. They do what they get it done. Like yeah, like it's gonna be tough. So yeah,
I feel like Harmon Smith should be the head of their marketing.
I don't know.
Power Boss is like, this is some bullshit, you idiot.
Dez, I ought to slap you for that comment.
What was it?
That he says Harmon Smith should be the lead marketing for Nintendo.
He should, man. I mean, he got the clout, man.
Oh no.
Yeah, but honestly, I can't defend $1,000 console. I mean, I just can't do it, bro. I just can't do it.
I can't defend a $500 console when I can build when there's handhelds that outperform it for cheaper. There's no fuck. If there is something that is cheaper that I can get,
yep.
Why are you higher priced? And it runs the same.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Makes no
sense.
That's
literally true. That's literally true. Oh shit, I forgot that we got something else to talk about, bro. I almost forgot about this one, but we're gonna spend the last 10 minutes talking about this. But check this out, bro. Damn, I don't know. Can you guys see it? So, PlayStation reward system, man.
Oh, talk about adding physical trophies.
Yeah, the new PlayStation reward program is here, but there's a catch. Let's see the catch. So here's an article. The new PlayStation rewards program has major limitations. Sony PlayStation has announced. Check it out. The good news is that collectibles in questions are real-life physical collectibles. Sony has announced that players will be able to purchase pre-order exclusive game-themed merchandise if they unlock certain trophies. If they unlock. So they don't only want your money, but they also want your time. They want you to beat these games, go through a struggle getting a platinum, so that you have the chance or the right to buy certain shirts. I mean, the fuck is going on?
That's a double-edged sword.
I mean, I don't know, bro.
If you like games enough that you are going to spend that time to platinum a game from launch to whatever time frame they designate, sure, by all means, it gives them a finite amount of, hey, I beat it, I got the platinum, here's the proof, and they know how many copies of the trophies to print that they send out if you pay them. And I'm sure that after the cutoff date of December 31st, they'll have a time period window that you can claim it afterwards if you have the trophy dated, because it is dated. But at the same time, like you said, they're fighting for your time. And I don't know if I want to buy a game and stay on that one game for the entirety of the time to only do that, because I switch games constantly throughout the day, much less over a time period.
I mean, why not just sell the merchandise and that's it? Look, this is what it's saying.
Too.
Unlocking Ghost of Tsushima Platinum Trophy will entitle you. I hate when they use that word. Entitle you to pre-order a $25 or 29 euros commemorative pin. What? And those who pop the aforementioned gold trophy can purchase an exclusive $30 t-shirt. What the fuck is going on? This is
they're locking achievements to microtransactions.
Yes,
that
sir.
is what they're doing.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
fucking kidding me?
They're extending microtransactions to real world.
Oh,
is what they're doing.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
That's exactly what they're
like
doing.
the fuck is this bullshit?
Oh my god!
And let's not forget. And let's not forget that this is all other stuff, because you know how Nintendo's just patented achievements, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the difference between the patent for PlayStation, Xbox, and Valve for the achievement systems?
You do something in game and something pops up and you scream.
So
what the fuck is a big deal? Steam has them too.
So the specific patents say when it's Steam popping the achievements, it allows you to get things to show on your profile.
Yes, sir.
Xbox's achievement system allows you to accumulate a gamer score into one number, but it also limits per game how many gamer score you can get per game. It's regulated. So you can't add your gamer score by getting 1,000+ points and then 1,000 points more for DLC.
Yeah,
it's limited. PlayStation actually has a patent system where your achievements are per game, and it allows them to put stuff into VR or augmented reality, where you can have things displayed that way, like PlayStation Home had. And then Nintendo's is now specifically allowing achievements to have cosmetics and wallpapers for your Switch too.
So here's the stuff that pisses me off. Okay. Now there's achievements already that you have to play through actual microtransactions in games. Now they're adding macro transactions. So now to get a platinum, if you are one of those type of people, I'm not, because I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you're gonna have to spend extra dollars on the $70 or $80 they're trying to raise it to. So now it's over 200. So let's say fuck it. Let's be generous. Say they're gonna add $20. You're spending $100 on one fucking game now. Just one. What is that bullshit?
Yeah,
I'm so sick of this shit.
Desire really like
on this.
Yeah, hell yeah. Desire is literally loving the new rewards program.
No, I'm not. Don't put that evil on me.
Damn, that's great, but that's crazy too, bro. That in order for you to get certain merchandise, you have to finish a game. That's like, what are we doing here? What is this mentality?
That, and that's fine, but the problem is that they're going to see how far they can push it, and then they're going to push it a different way, and then they're going to push it a different way, and go on and so forth to something that we used to have for free to become a paywall. I'm tired of this shit. I have been nickeled and dimed since the PS2 era. It is fucking diabolical what you guys are doing to the game industry, and nobody is stopping it. I'm so fed up with it.
And that's not including if it doesn't have a platinum trophy at launch, because if it launches with day one DLC that you have to buy, you're going to have to get the DLC in order to get that platinum trophy too. And that's on top of everything else. So you can get the gold trophy of one specific achievement, get the ability, the entitled ability for hitting the milestone of that specific trophy, but you're not going to be able to get the further trophy because you're going to have to get the DLC and then still play through the DLC to get the platinum trophy overall, which in my opinion should not be a thing.
This is insane. This is a new low by PlayStation. Like, I know they're being dirty and stuff. I know Nintendo is being like, wow, like literally lately the dirtiest. But this goes back to put PlayStation up here again to one of the scummies things that I've seen in gaming. And look, the funny thing is that back in the day before all of this, you were able to accumulate your points, and with these points, you were able to buy new games and get items from the PlayStation Store. They replace this now with the ability, right? With giving you the entitlement, like they call it, which I hate, so that you can spend more money instead of giving you something back. And it's just like, hey, you ponies like it like this, man. Rough against the wall, you know what I mean? Hands on the neck, hair pulled, you know what I'm saying? Used and abused. That's how you guys like it, man. That's on you, man. I mean, definitely not a good look for PlayStation. There is not one PlayStation channel out there talking about this. Their reward system. There's no one saying this.
I haven't seen anybody talking about it yet either.
Listen, Power Boss. If I don't bring this to your attention and desire, if I don't bring this to your attention, guys, you guys wouldn't even know this happened. And there's a bunch of other things that happens behind the
announcement about it.
Yeah, we gotta talk about this, man. This is
now. I fully expect and hope that I'm wrong about my statement about the DLC and locking platinum trophies and things like that. I fully expect that I'm proven wrong, and I hope so. But if they're trying to do this the way that I said, then that's really, really scummy for all those platinum trophy hunters.
It's exactly what they're going to do. It's the reason why I'm pissed. They're going to see how far they can push it, and then they're going to push beyond that. They have done this for years. We need to start pushing back. This is getting fucking absurd. I have had so many times.
I agree with you.
I agree the gaming industry as of late. I'm so tired of it.
This is like, this is why we got these channels, right? To let you know, the gamer, what the hell is up and what these companies are doing. Both, all of them, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo. We're calling all the butcher, bro, because somebody has to do it, dog. Because at the end of this, it's not only me, making fun of the ponies because they're suffering. It's like real gamers behind this that are getting affected by all these decisions that they're making. So, anyways, I got one more thing for you guys that you guys are gonna love. So, Shuhei Yoshida, you remember him? You know who that is? Former PlayStation CEO, whatever. Check it out. He said these GIFs are so funny. Bring them on. Check it out. Shuhei Yoshida pre-order the Rogue Ally X, and he posted it on Twitter. And you know what happened? We got a bunch of salt. Decided I'll send you one of these so you can send you all the salt. You got the Metroplex game and say the fanboys are mad. Let's move on. Whatever. Everybody, making fun of them. Shout out to eFrontier. It's an ad, but I've been chasing this game for a long time. It's an MMO FPS. It looks pretty cool.
I played it back in the day in like 2003 with a whole bunch of people. I was in a small corporation, but it was one of the more bigger names out of all the ones that you could possibly join. It's a wild game, honestly.
Yeah, and they have like a new version that is coming out next year, I think. And you can actually go into the actual website and try it out there. But I'll just rather wait for the Steam version, not in a hurry. So, I mean, look at these GIFs. Oh my god. And then the ponies got mad. The ponies got mad too. Sony money. People are pre-ordering it. You see, bro, this is crazy. People are pre-ordering this.
I'm so angry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I know you don't like hearing people yell, especially early in the morning.
Yeah.
I can't. When companies are fucking over their consumers, I have a tendency of getting annoyed and not being able to hold my fucking chill. I was mad at Xbox for raising their prices. I've been
Yeah.
mad at Nintendo for raising their prices. I've been mad at PlayStation for raising their prices. The more people raise their prices, the more angry I'm gonna get because I'm sick
Of
and
course.
tired of being nickel
And it
and
also
dime.
means the less people are going to buy in the long
Yeah,
run.
and then it's gonna, and we're gonna have another crash
Yep.
again. We
Yep.
should. This is
It's
I
coming.
think it's desire. You're right. I think we should have another crash. The video game industry needs to crash. They need to learn their hard way, not to take advantage of us. And sadly, that's a sad truth. That's a sad truth because it's getting out of hand. And eventually things are going back to normal. I don't know if you guys seen McDonald's. They brought back the $8 meal that they have. Uh, there's other companies out
I
there
actually
who
went
are
yesterday morning and saw it.
yeah.
right.
The corpos, and the corpo
McDonald's.
shills like Karen, Reforge Gaming will say that we're the fault,
Yeah,
and they
yeah, yeah,
wonder
yeah,
why
yeah.
I get mad at them all the time.
Right. But what I'm trying to say here is that I feel like things are going back to normal and the whole inflation thing and things being super expensive gotten so out of hand that it had to like stop and then calm down. The same thing's happening with real estate. We're seeing the prices of properties and tax and all that going down. And it's just like, it just got to happen because at what point you are going to be able to afford life anymore. And if you're not able to pay, these companies are not able to leave. And as far as I know, $20 is better than not getting paid. This is what the companies want. They want you to pay at least something. They like it's better than nothing, right? Than not being able to pay nothing. So it is what it is, man. What are we gonna do? Be smart with your money. Understand that these companies do some shady shit regardless. And the same thing goes with pharmaceuticals. The same
Yeah,
thing goes with gas. Same
and
things go with the food,
all of them want to fuck you over so
bro.
they can
You
see
know,
more money.
you
That
know
all
if
of
the crazy shit. I used to love Aldi's. Aldi's was my go-to place to go get groceries and organic stuff, like things that was organic beef, organic this, organic that.
So
Now you have
I
to
got an
be,
interesting question for you both.
yeah,
So, would you rather
Hey,
a
what?
big AAA blockbuster game like Astrobot, Ghost of Yotei, that maybe has 10 to 20 hours worth of gameplay, not replayable, not
yeah,
challenging terribly, for 70, 80, 90, $100, if you get the collector's editions and all the bells and whistles of DLC and things like that? Or would you rather be able to take that same 70, 80, 90, or $100 and get 50 games or even 10 games that are way more fun, way more engaging, way more replayability? Because I'll tell you what, because right now, if you go and you play a game like Ghost of Yotei, and it's only a 20-hour game to beat,
I'm glad
and then
you're
you're
here.
one and done,
Um,
okay, is it worth your $70 when you can go out and get something like Vampire Survivors or Mega Bonk or something else that that has way more replayability, that you play for way longer, that
the $70 blockbuster. I know, and you froze.
I,
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. And this is like what games like Silksong, or games like Hell Divers, and many other games that are like in that range are doing so well, dude. Because gamers are seeing value not only in production value and the graphics and how cool the game look and whatever, they see more value in actual gameplay. And a lot of people are waking up and they're tired of the quick time events that you wait for the thing to the bubble to pop and then you press the button. They gotten tired of it. And it's just like gamers are waking up. But I mean, we gotta speak with our wallets. Go support games like Helldivers. Go support games like Silksong. Go support the smaller titles that go unnoticed rather than triple A. I mean, to be fair, one thing might be fun for you, but it might be boring for others. So everybody have fun their own way. So for example, I'm enjoying Borderlands and Desire didn't enjoy it as
at
much,
all.
you know and the same thing goes with like ice cream. I like Spanish vanilla ice cream. Desire might throw up,
I love
or
Spanish vanilla ice cream, you schmuck.
but but you know what I'm saying. But I
Look at me, mother. I'm fat. I like ice cream.
you like ice cream, period. But for example, my girlfriend is a closer example. We are together, been together for many years, whatever. She hates it. She doesn't like it. And we're together. It's just like, one thing might be good for you. And then we also gotta stop being a little bit selfish, right? Ourselves, and also understand that people have fun their way. Some people hobbies is like jumping off a fucking parachute in an airplane or something. I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? Some other people like to build sculptures, and that's fine. That's boring to me, but that's fine. Some people like to color. I'm yeah, it just goes. So again, what these triple A titles that we're talking, it might be like not for us because we understand where the value is, but for the casual, it is serving their purpose, keeping them entertained for whatever time they play, and then ditching it, throwing it away. I was getting into a conversation with one of the homies, because he's a FIFA player. He loves playing FC 25. He's plays on PlayStation. And I'm like, bro, why you not playing the game? Go pre-order the game, play it digitally. He's like, no, because the CD's not out there. I'm like, you still play on the CD? And he's like, no, yeah, because I want the CD, because then if I want to get rid of it, like, and I'm like, but it's FC, it's FIFA. Like, who is gonna buy a older FIFA game for they're gonna give you $5 in GameStop. They're gonna give it to me. You're not gonna make nothing out of it. Just move on, and that's the situation. So we're talking always, right? So the best thing that we can do is move on. Go now that you've seen how everything is going. Go make your Epic Store account. Go make your Steam account, because Steam also gives you free games that you can claim. Go make you a GOG. Go make you all these storefronts, and don't be stuck in only one ecosystem, only one console, because that's what happens. You're stuck in this place, and you got to put up with everything they throw at you. When you are in a more open ecosystem like the PC, or you have multiple, then you can pick and choose what you want to play and what you don't want to play. And it's, you don't feel like, oh my God, I have to play this game because I got nothing else. Nah, man. Like, hell no. If anything, I want shit to slow down because I can't keep up. But then again, like I said, there's people with different, schedules. Some of you, literally, all you do is play video games. You guys' fucking achievements are impressive, and shit of how much games you guys play. Maybe you guys run out of content faster than I do. That's what I'm trying to say. But anyways, man, amazing show. So glad to be able to do this every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern time here with them boys. And man, that's it. I think that's the show. Power Boss, let everybody know what the hell you've been up to and what you're doing, man.
I've been playing games back and forth. I pre-ordered the Digimon Time Stranger game, so I'm looking forward to that. Comes out early next week.
Awesome.
I'm going to be playing some Path of Exile 2 later today, and I'll be playing probably Helldivers later tonight, and then they got Salt Shakers later tonight. So yeah, I'm having fun. I'm just doing my thing, playing. I went back to TCG Car Simulator.
Oh shit, nice.
And that game's pretty addictive for as simple as a game as it is.
Yeah, sometimes it be like that. The most simple games are the ones that I'm the most engaged in.
It's pretty satisfying.
Yeah. What about you, Desire? Let everybody know what you've been doing. How's your content coming up, bro? How you doing?
I've been working like a motherfucker for
Yeah.
the last couple of days. Basically, I haven't even really been able to upload anything new. Everything that's been uploaded was pre-uploaded. But I stream, I mess around, make fun of idiots like Harmon Smith and the Gaming Karen Reforge. And that's the best way of dealing with it. I actually got a skedaddle too, so I can't stay for the full goodbye. So I do hope you guys all have fun. It was great to be here. Have a good one, everybody.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming through. I know you've been busy. Same here, bro. Been busy as hell. It's been a long week. I couldn't wait to be done. And I can't wait to be back in here, bro. I was gonna try to stream Borderlands because that's the main game that I've been playing lately. I've been enjoying the hell out of it. So that's the only game that I want to play for now. At least I'm clocking in at 75, 80 hours. Should be done this weekend with the main story, but the saga continues. I will be continuing, playing Borderlands for the remainder of their life cycle. Now, what I'm looking forward to in the next month is Ninja Gaiden 4. I'm looking forward to Ninja Gaiden, and I'm looking forward to Call of Duty beta, which is next week, I think. And we're gonna be covering this in the channel. Hopefully, I can stream it for you. Can't wait. And they're gonna have zombies in the beta, Power Boss. I don't know if you know about this. This week has been so insane, and we got so many things to talk about that we missed some topics. But I mean, Call of Duty Zombies in the Call of Duty beta. Let's go. I'm with it. And yeah, it's going to be an entertaining week. I can't wait to be back here talking to you guys about games, man. Shout out to everybody who came through. Eternal D87, man. How you doing, man? Appreciate you. Juice came through as well. Rock with us through the whole show. Shout out to her. Illegal Dot, man. How you doing, man? Good to have you. BB Money. Holy crap, bro. You guys were so many, man. Lycos45 from Twitch. He is actually, go ahead and follow me on Twitch. Links out there, man. Twitch is where the magic happens. I need to go live more on Twitch, man. Music72 in the building as well. We got, bro, like all of you guys were amazing. And, shout out to all of you, Cole Classic K, Next Gen Nero. All of you guys came through, man. Sin in the house as well. All of you guys were amazing. That Ninja. All of you, man, shout out and thank you so much. Dude, shout out Classic K. We're here with a 5, man. Appreciate you. We'd love to have you in the show here one of these days. Maybe you come through and chop it out. Let's have some fun. Let's goon it out. Boy, man, really appreciate you guys, and I can't wait to be back playing games here and talking to you. Hopefully this weekend I'll be live again, playing some games. I really want to stream Borderlands for you. Boy, the game is ass when it comes to streaming, and it's running at 5 FPS and it's creating a bunch of problems in the streams. So, which is why I'm not, streaming it. But, it's such a fucked up thing and in a missed opportunity because I've been playing the hell out of it and actually was able to put some time aside to get into this game, which was like, one of my most anticipated games this year. And honestly, I haven't been disappointed. I've been really enjoying it. I know the game has its issues, but besides all of that, it's been totally enjoyable. And I can't wait to keep playing. But for now, I'm going to let you guys know. I'll see you on the next one. It's your boy, Devil Flow, checking out. Let's go, guys. Have some fun. Black Ops Season Game Pass, yo, ABK be killing it. We so happy playing, the fanboys be hitting it. Ponies be so cynical, they rather pay the 70. They pay for PS Plus, that makes no sense to me. Xbox got no games, that's why they keep on telling me. Conquer DOA, I'll be green like a celery. You playing console sales, me and you are not the same. Shout out to the gamers that just care about the games.